Welcome to Echo Pop Podcast. With me today, I have an old friend. Not really an old friend. I just haven't seen him in a bit. Eric, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, what up? I am Eric.
I'm going to have to turn you up just a little bit.
I just started talking kind of.
You're kind of quiet.
I was kind of, I don't know what happened.
Don't be nervous, man.
Yeah.
Why are you nervous? Don't be nervous.
Super, intimidating now.
And with me always is David. David, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm David. For the record, Eric, you don't look that old.
The beard hides a lot. You have a beautiful beard.
Yeah, the beard.
I wish I had that beard.
It's pretty majestic. Yeah.
God, looks like you got birds in there hiding out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a different feeling when you have a beard.
Don't rub it in. I wish I had a beard. I got a beard that's just sad. It's like a weird. It's like a pirate that can't grow one. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a weird pirate beard. And I am Panda or whatever. Yeah, I'm Panda, right? I don't know what my name is anymore.
Not anymore. You're beardless now.
Because he knows me as Jose.
I started dipping into the Panda towards the end of my work experience.
And then you left me.
And then I left.
That's
you
funny.
left me.
It took me 3 years to find out his name was Jose.
Yeah. Dude, people.
Honestly, that tripped me out when he was like, yeah, my nickname's Panda. I'm like, what the hell?
It's a sweet nickname, man.
That's funny because he told me his name was Jose, and I was like, what the hell?
Well, I have, hold on. There's one experience. It was very weird, but this chick probably had a history about something. But I forgot who I was with. I was with a friend, and I was introduced to this female, and she says, I was introduced as Panda, and she's like, "Oh, that's a nice nickname." And then she's like looking at me dead seriously, right in the eyes, like, "What's your real name?" I was like, "Oh, okay. It's Jose. I'm not a criminal."
Yeah.
It's not a gang member name. I might be Mexican, but it's not a gang member name.
He wasn't from the hood.
Yeah. It's like I don't even look like that kind of Mexican.
That's like the most unthug name ever. I mean,
right?
Can you
Panda.
imagine?
Oh shit! Watch out, Panda's coming.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this is Panda territory. It's like it just doesn't roll off the tongue, you know.
But how this show works is we open up with a topic. Anyone can bring anything if they want. And we jump into some questions and would you rathers, and we just have a fun time with it. But I do have it's not much of a topic, but it's something strange I found on the internet of a strange festival that happens.
Oh, please be porn. Please be porn.
No, it's not porn. I'm not Chris.
I was like, whoa, where's this
I'm not
going?
Chris. This is a strange festival, all right? It is called El Salto del Colacho, or Colacho, basically means the devil's jump. And what it is a man dresses up as a devil, all right? He's wearing red and yellow jumpsuits, or they wear red and yellow jumpsuits, and they jump over babies. Can you guess as to why they do this festival?
Okay, first you have to dissect this a little bit.
Okay.
Why are they wearing red and yellow suits and
to look at like the devil? That's what it says. It's literally just a dude wearing red paint on his face,
and they're jumping over babies.
And they're jumping over babies. They lay these babies out on a mattress. It's like a racetrack.
I was gonna ask, are they lined up?
Yes, they're lined up. So it's one mattress that has 2-3 babies, and there's another mattress, 2-3 babies. So it's kind of like this weird long jump.
So instead of hurdles, they use babies.
Hurdles, yes. Instead of hurdles, they use babies.
This prevents some kind of
Oh, I feel like you're on the right track.
It has to do something with the demons, preventing the demons entering the baby or something.
You're so close to it. It's to the original sins.
Oh, yeah.
It's a religious thing,
yeah,
obviously.
Okay.
But it's to cleanse the babies of their original sins. But let me read through this real quick. So a man dresses up in a yellow-red jumpsuit. He has red paint on his face for whatever reason. They lie down these babies, and the devil holds a whip and oversized castanets. Is that like a net? I don't know what that is. And they jump over infant babies. It's a week-long festival.
So they're telling me they're jumping over babies for a week.
For a week. They're jumping over
You know what?
babies.
Give them credit though, because when they're trying to get rid of that original sin, they go for a week at it.
They do.
They go hard for that week.
And it hold on. So the colacho jumps over babies
Just
on
call
the
him a
mattress.
colacho?
That's what it says. It says colacho or colacho. I don't know how to pronounce it. So
That actually leads to my question. I'll let you finish though. Go ahead.
and they're placed in the town of and it traverses the town of, what town is this? I'm sure it told me where it is.
It's some like third world country of some sort.
I feel like it's like Brazil or something, like some weird town in Brazil.
Pretty close. I mean,
Shit, I lost my spot. And it rids them. It cleanses the babies of original sin, ensures them safe passage through life, and guards against illnesses and evil spirits. That's all it says.
You know what? Placebo effect. Let's be real here. It might be helping these kids out.
That
maybe.
sounds way better than vaccination.
I feel like it's more effective.
There we go.
I feel like it's more effective than,
Like over here, we don't vaccinate some babies because people are afraid of it, but do they have a devil jumping over their kid for a week?
I'm telling you.
Hold on. Do you want to start an organization where we dress up as a devil and we go to hospitals and jump over babies?
I mean, if it works, right?
I feel like we'll wind up in a different kind of hospital if we do that.
Hey, as long as they pay us. Are we getting paid for this other hospital?
You don't get paid to wear a straitjacket.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know. We got strange government programs. They probably do.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
not in the facility. You don't get paid. Only when you're out, you get paid.
Okay, well that's a different story. Well, look. All right, you're half Mexican, right?
No, I'm more.
All right, you're more of Mexican. You've heard of the wacky Mexican traditions of our family's past.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and apparently in Mexican tradition, it is a thing to put what is it? I believe it's either an onion or garlic underneath the mattress or underneath the bed of a pregnant woman to make sure no evil spirits enter the pregnant woman or the baby.
so you're telling me.
And some, I don't know who, I've heard it two different ways. Some say the woman has to eat that onion or garlic after everything's done, I believe.
All right, first of all, I have one thing to say about this.
Mm-hmm.
Onions carry so much bacteria.
Yeah, which is why they say leave it on the counter and just let the onion do its thing.
Yeah, you never eat it because there's so much germs and bacteria in that thing.
And also never leave it in the fridge because
yeah.
your fridge is gross.
Yeah,
It's
and it just sucks everything up into it.
which is why, just go to the store, buy
But,
one,
I
eat
mean,
one.
Look
But
at it. It sucks up so much germ. It's sucking up evil spirits and stuff too. So
if it can clean your counter, it can clean
See,
some evil spirits.
Hey.
We never used the onion. My mom always used an egg.
Oh, right.
Where they rub you
Can
down.
you tell
with
that story? Do you know? Can you tell that story real quick? Because Chris told me that she did it to him recently.
Yeah, she does it to him all the time because he's all.
Well, he's an evil spirit.
Yeah, he's always on edge thinking about weird shit. So
Well, he bought a
book on witchcraft.
Yeah, he bought a book on witchcraft.
whoa, oh, okay, that's it. You're getting flagged now, man.
Hold on, this is why you can edit.
Yeah, you got to definitely edit that out. In today's
But yeah,
world,
he bought a book about it. So go ahead
and then
and tell
he
the
felt
story.
the book haunted him, and it's like, well, then why did you buy the damn book?
And he did. Did he even read it?
No,
Of
he
course
didn't
not.
even read it.
he just felt by buying a book about that stuff.
He bought a witchcraft book. He felt like he was getting bad vibes all over the place. So, he went to my mom. My mom did that thing. What she does is she'll rub an egg all over you, and then she'll break the egg open in a glass of water and let it set for, I think it's 24 hours or something. And like I said, I've never done it myself because...
Why would you?
Yeah, I figure whatever bad things happen, I pretty much asked for, so I'll just deal with it.
It's so crazy though.
But yeah, so she cracks the egg in the water, and I guess it's supposed to the egg's supposed to trap all of the bad spirits, and then you drown it in water. I guess I don't know. I don't know what the water's for.
Yeah, but it either turns
but the
black.
egg does look really weird.
Yeah,
after
it
the
turns
day. It's
black
just
apparently.
crazy.
No shit.
Yeah, which is why they say like evil spirits or something.
I'm
It's
gonna look
really
this
weird.
up.
My
I
mom's
wanna
never
try
done it
this.
to me.
I want to try this.
My mom used to burn sage in the house.
My grandma does that. She burns sage. She used to light, I think it was palm leaves. She would light on fire and beat people with.
Oh shit!
not like physically.
No,
yeah.
shit right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I get you though. That's
Well,
funny.
my grandma's like some kind of weird witch lady.
And like that's what I'm scared of. Like I'm gonna find out my mom used to do some witchcraft stuff back in Mexico when she was a teenager. Like some paranormal activity shit. Like she sacrificed one of her borns.
Damn.
I was like, I don't need that evil on my life.
That's crazy that like there could be
You
like
don't-
evil shit like that in this world.
Like
We
which kid is it?
yeah.
right?
Which one is it?
It's definitely not me. Like I said, I dare something to haunt me, man. I love Shaman King. I want my own ghost.
I used to watch Ghost Adventures a lot.
Dude, I love
It's
For
on,
as how cheesy
it's
it
on
is,
Hulu now or Netflix.
I've
and
watched.
I'm getting drawn in.
Dude, it's even if you don't believe or care about it, it's so fun.
Let's be real here though.
Watching that dude, come at me, ghost, come at me.
He's so over the top.
If you are here, I demand you speak to me.
It's like a part of me is like, does he know that he's being like this? Like this
Like
is
he
a
has
character.
to know. He's getting
Like,
paid.
This is over the top, dude. Like you're talking to a wall right now, bro. Like calm down.
He's getting some good paychecks from Travel Channel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I love watch. I can't sit and watch that. I have to watch like clips at a time
Yeah.
because it drives me nuts. But it's so funny.
he's just so much. I mean, he seems like a cool dude, but he seems like the dude that would be like a douche after a while.
yeah.
Well, he lives in Vegas. It takes a special kind of person to live in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, it's like those guys that look for Bigfoot. I love how they always know what to do for a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
It's like, how would you know?
Yeah.
You've never
like-
seen
Oh my
one.
god! And those calls. Have you seen him do those like Yeti calls? And you're like, how do you even know, man?
He goes,
It's
this,
like-
this is a Squatch call. And it's like, how many Squatches have you
He's
ever
like,
called successfully?
I'm basically telling Bigfoot to come out and we're friends. I'm like, how do you know you're speaking the
It's
language,
like
bro?
I got a double quarter pounder with cheese, the Bigfoot's favorite meal. It's like no one knows this.
Yeah, again, how would you know what he likes? You've never seen one, and there's never been one captured in any of your footage.
Have you guys seen Sasquatch Gang?
No.
It's a good movie.
It's with
Justin Long's in it.
Yes, that is a good movie.
It is really. We're gonna watch that.
I have.
That is
Okay.
a
I
good-
thought you were.
that's
I
a
thought you were
good
talking
movie.
about
That
a
is a good
show.
movie.
And literally at the end, spoiler, towards the end of the movie, the expert like presses his finger in like some shit just out in the forest, tastes like, yep, it's Bigfoot. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're just going
Yeah.
out. It's like, oh, look at these tracks, Bigfoot.
Yep.
It's like, no, there's no proof.
I watched
No
one
proof.
full episode of Finding Sasquatch, and it was like terrible. This couple went out into the woods, and he's sitting there explaining what happened. He goes, "Yeah, I was in the tent with my girl." Because we were getting all
Cousin.
close. Yeah, that's. See, I told this was a while ago, and I used to tell people, yeah, I was in there screwing my sister, and all of a sudden we saw this big hairy figure pushing up on the tent, slapping everything down, and then they had. I think his name's Boo Boo, Bobo, Poo Poo, whatever. I don't give a shit what his name is.
He looks something's wrong
Like,
about
he's
him.
sitting there, he has his arms crossed, he has his hand on his chin, he's rubbing his beard, and he goes, "That's exactly what a Squatch would do." And I'm just like, how do you know that is exactly what a Squatch would do?
Oh my god.
The Sasquatch would do that. He
And
would.
then they're like, oh, we're going to have Bobo reenacted. So he goes to the back of the woods and he's all sitting there like hopping around. And it's like, yep, I can't do this, man.
You know, there's people that like truly believe.
No, but look, here's the thing. I'm not going to deny these people saw something. I'm going to deny what they're describing. Because you can be somewhere like, what did I just see? I don't know what I just saw, but I feel uncomfortable seeing that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that. But when you start saying it was 12 feet tall, it was fuzzy. It had, you
So
know,
basically, you're saying you believe they saw something, but it
no,
was
there's
definitely
some
not
people
Bigfoot.
that do see things. But those people that go into those elaborate stories, it's like,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah,
I'm on the
Stop it.
opposite spectrum. I'll say they didn't see shit.
That's fine.
We live in an era of technology. We've industrialized a very large portion of vacant areas.
And also, we have drones now.
If we can capture everything for WorldStar, why can't we get a good picture of Bigfoot?
yeah, seriously. Like they can pinpoint from like a drone or a
Yep.
satellite. Like you
Now we have no
you taking a
excuse for
shit
Bigfoot.
outside or some bullshit. you
If
know, like
little Cletus might be missing his 2 front teeth, but he's got a drone and an iPhone.
Yeah.
He can find Bigfoot. There's no excuse anymore.
By now,
That's true.
by 2019, we should have found Bigfoot. By now, we have drones, infrared cameras.
I think we just
and
debunked
everything.
I think we just debunked the fact that there's.
But you know what?
Bigfoot. It's gone.
I want those Bigfoot people to keep on going because, man, they're hilarious. They're
I
so
want them
funny.
to find a Bigfoot and put it in a red and yellow devil suit to jump
No,
over
but even-
babies.
Oh,
Even then, bears do stand on their hind legs.
They do.
You know, that's a thing. But let's move on. I can't make fun of Bigfoot no more. But also, we started on that topic of jumping over babies. So if you don't want to get your babies baptized,
Vaccinated.
vaccinated, just hire a dude to dress up as a devil and jump over him.
there it is.
There you go.
Problem solved, people.
Measles outbreak stopped.
What's
Done.
the plague, right?
Yeah. But
Watch, we just started a phenomenon, especially in California, dude. There's going to be some guy in some spandex
in
jumping over
Hollywood,
babies pretty
it's going to
soon.
start in Malibu.
It's good. Yes.
Do they
Malibu.
get bonus points if they accidentally kick the baby?
All
That's
right.
extra purification,
Watch,
baby.
within the next year, we're going to see ABC7 channel news. There's now a man that claims jumping over your baby will
Oh,
cure
my gosh.
everything.
See, my
It'll
original
ca-
question
It's going
to
to catch.
you,
It's going to catch.
you couldn't say any of those words. How the hell did you Google that?
Don't ask.
Oh,
I don't know how I found it, but I'm glad I did.
It's like you're sitting there struggling to say the words. It's like, how did he even Google that?
All right, but real quick, for those people that don't believe me, I'm just gonna spell out what the thing said it was. All right, it's called the COLACHO. That's cola cho.
I don't know what that is.
Coletro?
No, you threw a T in there.
Oh,
It's colacho
Colacho. I'm still throwing a T in there, ain't
right there.
Like, I'm just gonna look that up real quick. How do you spell that one more time for me?
COLA, like cola, CHO. Go ahead, you too, whoever's listening, Google that.
I? Google. What happens? What do you think will happen if Google ever stops?
Dude, there's gonna be a lot of
Like,
people.
Can you just imagine if Google stopped for a second?
That's a lot of paychecks that aren't going out anymore. Yeah, look at the picture. Look at the picture.
oh shit! This is real. This is totally real.
Oh, that DMX.
What town? What town is it? Can you check what town that's from?
It says El Colacho, the baby jumping festival in Spain.
Oh,
It's Spain.
oh, my ancestry. Oh no.
Oh, see, so it's effective for you.
Oh my god.
It's more effective.
How many times
if
have you
you're
had
from
the plague?
Spain.
That's it. I need to hire.
He has a good
guy.
point.
I need.
He has a good point. How many times have you gotten the plague?
Not once.
Because your ancestors were
you go.
looking out for you.
They're jumping over babies in red suits.
All right, let's move on. First question. I'll take the first question. If you could use an animal's self-defense tactic, which do you choose and how would you use it? I've been thinking about this for a little bit. Not a whole lot. My only problem is that werewolves aren't an animal. Because I would definitely choose werewolf. But I kind of want to choose an armadillo.
Okay.
I want to turn into a ball. I just want
All
like
right. I can see that. Yeah.
Well,
so that way when my boss comes in looking for me, he's like, "Hey, Jose, I need you to just roll up in the ball.
Okay.
You can't find me.
taking the liberal approach, I
Yeah.
see, just rolling up into a safe space, guys.
There
You
it
can't
is.
you can't make me work
Panda
just
the
like a liberal.
snowflake.
You can't make me work if I'm hiding.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
They
Okay.
also can't pay you if you're hiding.
Hey. Well, no.
No, I
technically-
clocked in. They gotta
Oh,
pay.
wow.
I clocked in. They gotta pay me.
I forgot you guys clock in.
They made the mistake of hiring me. That was their number one mistake.
Their second mistake was letting me pass probation.
That was their fault. They had
Seriously,
2 chances
dude,
to fire me.
Remember me on my probation? My last week on probation, I was terrified.
Dude was like, dude, they're gonna fire me. They're gonna fire
Every
me.
day, I was outside smoking cigarettes. Like, dude, today's the day. They're gonna fire me.
No, you weren't smoking cigarettes. You were power smoking
I was
cigarettes.
because
man.
and everyone they're gonna fire me today. It was bad.
Oh man.
And then they did it, and the next day I was like, they're fucked now.
And
That's how all probations
That's when the
are.
smoking extended beyond the breaks.
Yes.
It got real.
He's like,
Let's
they
just be
can't
real.
fire me now.
To be
I mean,
fair.
wait. We don't want to say anything to
No,
incriminate us.
yeah, nothing.
Because,
Don't worry about it. It's I enjoy where I work. It's fun. Sometimes, not all the time. Like 15% of the time, it's fun.
I would say 99% of the time, I do not want to be at work.
Well, yeah, that's
The 1% of the time, it's when I'm taking a crap, and I'm like, hey, if
No
I'm
one-
taking a crap,
no
I'm
one can
taking a
disturb.
crap and getting paid for it.
Yeah,
exactly. That's why I poop on company time.
see, like I was only afraid once during my probation,
Hmm.
and that's because I went to work one day and I was taking some painkillers because I sprained my ankle, and during my break I actually fell asleep.
Oh shit!
And my boss walked in while I was asleep looking for something, and I just heard a nudge. So I woke up, and I was like, "Well, there's my job." It's like I'm fired. But she was real cool, so she didn't mind, I guess.
Dude, I've been lucky to never have to fall asleep at work. Like, I'm just glad. Like, usually, if I'm tired, I can power through. But if I fall asleep, I'm not waking up. Definitely not waking up. Hell no. I'm out. But what self defense tactic are you going with?
Well, I'm gonna go with the one that I use all the time. I, my friend, am a frog. Like I pee in self defense.
Oh God!
So wait, are you whipping it out or are you just peeing?
I just pee myself. You don't
Okay.
want to fight a guy that's covered in his own piss.
That's a good point.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
And you don't fire someone who pissed themselves. You kind of feel
That's
bad
right,
for him,
yeah.
right?
They're like, you can't fire this guy. He just pissed himself.
So if a homeless man approaches you, no wait, that works. If a homeless man approaches you, you get scared, you peed. He's like, oh, a fellow homeless. I'll leave him alone.
Yeah, like he knows you don't have money because he thinks you pissed yourself like he did.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. I like that. If someone comes up to you trying to sell a mixtape,
No, I actually bought a mixtape, so I can't say it works all the time.
I bought a mixtape just for the fun of it, and boy, it's always trash.
I went to what's that
I think the
beach?
one I bought was Weed Fest.
What's that beach or they have the thing? I can't think of it right now.
Oceansides is the
No,
closest one.
It's that weird where they have like a bunch of freaks there.
Venice
Venice Beach. I went there.
with all the freaks. Venice.
Yeah. Okay, so I went there one time and I'm walking and there's this guy, he's like, dude, I got this hot tape. It's me, it's bad, it's cool, like take it. He didn't say it like that. I'm just, I can't think of words right now.
You're shortening up.
Yeah,
You're
basically.
You're
And then
cleaning it up.
I'm like, I'm cool. And he's like, no. He's like, listen to it. And I'm like, no, I'm cool. And he's like, he just threw headphones on me. Just popped them on my ears.
so
and I
aggressive.
listened, I was like,
You probably got head lice.
and I never thought about it, but I probably did.
Nah, he had the devil jump over him. He was safe.
And this mixtape was garbage when I was listening
No,
to it. And
it's
I was
always
like,
garbage.
And I was like, definitely no, man. Like, I'm good. And he's like, $3. And I'm like, I don't want it. Like, that's it. And I just walked away. But he literally put on headphones on my head. And that's
So what
terrifying.
self-defense tactic would you use in that situation?
Okay, so I was kind of thinking like legit self-defense like things, right? Not like so I was thinking like a squid, like you throw some ink on
Ooh.
someone.
That could work.
Yeah.
Just
Like-
just pocket ink.
Yeah, I don't know how I would go about doing that, but
No, how does a squid ink you?
I don't know
It
where
just
he inks
inks
it
it, right?
from. Like,
Yeah,
is-
they have ink pouches, and they just
You would have an ink pouch.
okay, so
very similar to a skunk, I assume. I don't know.
oh shit, there's another
Yeah, because
self-defense,
skunks
right?
have
Yo,
skunks
that
don't
is.
pee on you. They have a pouch.
Yeah,
Can you
full of
imagine
the odor.
being known of the guy like, oh, watch out,
He'll fucking miss you.
yeah,
Well,
he'll
there-
get you with that skunk shit, man.
There's also a business aspect to wanting to defend yourself like a squid, because people actually eat squid ink.
Yeah, they do. Have you seen that?
No.
They make like noodles and they just pour squid ink.
Yeah,
There's
'cause
a way to
squid
cook
ink
it,
is,
but
like,
that's how I
salty,
see
so-
it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people eat that.
It makes your mouth all black. Like it's a dish. People eat it. I'm never gonna eat it. I'm not really interested in eating that.
That sounds nasty.
It would just remind me of like having a dish with too much soy sauce on it. You ever done that before?
Yeah.
Never a good time.
That's not good.
So you're like a dude walks up to you, slaps earphones on, you just ink him.
Ink to the face. Take him down. Take him down. He can't see shit. He's covered in his mouth. He's like, dude, what did you put on me? I'm like, ink, motherfucker. And then that's it.
All right, so hold on. I got a situation for you. You work in HR for whatever business.
Okay.
I come up to you and say, "Hey, my department keeps denying my vacation time. I need you to push this through for me. I really got to take this vacation. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna tell me you're gonna ink me? Who are you gonna ink?
What do you mean? Like, how am I going to
Like
tell this poor guy?
I'm busting in your room. I'm like,
Oh,
hey,
you're-
give me this vacation
okay.
time.
I thought you were coming up like poor little
No.
Timmy,
I'm mad.
He really needs vacation with his
No.
family.
I'm pissed
like,
off.
Whoa, like, okay,
I'm
you're
mad.
just mad.
Yes.
Okay, you're mad. So
You feel threatened.
I feel threatened. I would ink you.
Just as soon
As soon as I see like you bust through my door, like motherfucker, I'm inking you.
I'd pee on you.
you would be on me.
There it is.
And I'm over here just turning into an armadillo.
I would pee
Ball
on
up.
you and then fire you before I had to do the sexual harassment investigation.
So I'm getting peed on and I'm getting inked on.
There it is.
This is a bad day to be fired. That's terrible. You guys are awful.
I thought that was a good self-defense, to be honest.
No shit though. They just walk up. Hey, listen to my beats.
Right? Can
Yeah, that is
you- well, like,
intense.
take mine. Can you imagine being able to pee on somebody and giving them warts?
Oh,
Whoa.
Well, because that's how you get warts from a frog. You get their urine all over you.
is that right?
Yeah, that's what causes the wart.
That's gross.
Yeah.
So anyone who has a wart, you're like, you got peed on.
Well, no, I mean, like,
Okay, they give you warts.
yeah, you can get
Okay.
warts from frog urine. Is how.
Well, now I know something to make fun of people. If I
Yeah.
ever see a wart, I'm like, yeah, you got peed on.
Why is that a thing though?
It's like a chemical imbalance in their
No,
piss.
why would someone like touch a?
Well, people pick up frogs all the time.
Yeah.
I never like said, "Hey, I'm gonna go out and pick up a frog."
You got to live somewhere that you live near frogs. No,
No,
I
I remember one time I went to a house in Corona somewhere,
Yeah.
and like we drove around one street, and there was just frogs all over the street.
Oh, you got a fun frog story.
Yeah, I used to run frogs over in a golf cart at work.
Oh shit!
They were everywhere.
Yeah, because I was working for a different school district. I won't say which one this time. But yeah, I had a golf cart that they gave me to dump all my trash. So I was like, okay, this is cool. And during the rainy season, which was like a whole 2 weeks in California,
Yeah, that's basically all you
the
get.
frogs would just infest the school.
Oh shit!
And I had to drive around to dump my trash. So every time I drive around, there'd be frogs all over the sidewalk, and all you hear is little pops.
Oh,
It was so good. You hear,
oh my god! That's so
I didn't
bad.
know they popped.
yeah, they literally pop. It's disgusting.
So what happened? Like, who had to clean up all the dead frogs?
That was the
rain?
day guy's job. I worked
what a
nights. I didn't have
dick.
time to clean up frog guts.
What a dick.
But yeah, I ran over a toad once too,
Ooh.
and
it
he
make it-
survived.
Oh.
So I'm constantly watching my back because I feel like he might want revenge.
Yeah,
Like I ran him over both tires. He laid flat on the sidewalk. His tongue was rolled out, and I was like, okay, whatever.
that like sounds like a cartoon character.
It does.
Like, that's
Yeah,
cool.
like very
Yeah,
cartoonish.
he literally rolled everything out. I drove off, got my trash, emptied my trash, and then I got up back on the cart to go check all my doors. And I looked around, and the toad was gone.
Oh man, he's coming for you.
And I was the only one working nights, and I'm just like,
I
didn't clean up
How
that
long
toad.
ago was this? How long ago was this?
This was in 2009.
Oh,
It was
man.
before I
2008?
met you.
It was 10
I
years
think.
ago.
Just think this toad's like been beefing up. Like,
Yeah.
No,
prepared.
this frog
Sorry,
has
pretty-
gathered an
pretty
army.
beefy myself.
You know, like
This toad has an army coming for you.
he found like a nuclear plant. Like he's like a grown sized man now.
Just drink the riverside water.
yeah.
If you're listening, Toad, Bring it on.
Oh, he's calling you out. You hear that, Toad?
It just reminds me of the WB frog. Remember that guy?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you paralyzed him and you took his job away.
Dang.
He can't dance no more. That walking stick,
Never
he
gonna
actually
dance
needs it
again.
now. That's messed up. That's messed up.
Like I said, if he wants revenge,
Come at me.
come at me.
All right, so, let's move on to.
Have you ever like caused someone like? All right, here's a question I want to
All
ask.
right, go for it.
Here's
Go
a
for it.
question.
I'm open.
Okay, we just
I'm
talked
open
about
to
like this toad coming after you, right?
Yes.
Anytime in your life, like, have you ever like screwed someone over where like you fear someday they're gonna come back and get you?
Never.
Like as a kid, not anything like big. I'm not
kid,
saying like I murdered someone over here and
I don't know that.
his son's gonna get me. Like no, not like that. Like just something. Like imagine like
Maybe as a kid, I was a bit of a dick as a kid, so
or
probably.
maybe I'm not wording this right. Maybe that you have like a.
Do you have someone seeking revenge on you?
Yeah, like something like that.
Never.
See, I still dream about like whipping people's asses from elementary school for shit that they said to me.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
so,
but I wouldn't. But
so that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
I would.
Like imagine being 10 and some random dude come up to you and like I think this has to be like you were playing with your truck or something on the sidewalk, and then some dude comes up to you, smashes the truck in your face, and says "ha ha," and just walks away.
That's never happened.
I know,
to me.
but hear me out. Hear me out.
Yes.
That would affect that kid for the rest of his life,
Yeah.
right? He'd be like, "Who the fuck was that guy?"
Since then, I've never liked trucks or sidewalks.
I never knew who this guy was, but now that he did that, it changed my life. Like, can you imagine like having like that story?
You know what? I've seen someone get tased as a kid. That changed my life. Like I didn't want to be in that situation with like 4 cops around me, yelling at me. Fucking, you could hear the taser. Like that's the fun thing about a taser. You can actually hear it from a distance. It's some scary shit. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna break the law. And back then, as a kid, everyone steals. You pocket a little candy here, steal $1 there. Then I'm just like, no, I'm good.
I've stolen once. I was in the 7th grade.
Okay.
And there was this one girl. She was like super fat, and she had to like sit.
The story.
Sorry. No, well, it kind of because it's like partially revenge-ish.
Okay.
Oh. She was like super fat. She had to sit next to me during one of my classes one day, and she was like, "Oh, you want to see my brother's Pokemon collection?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So like we're sitting in class, I'm flipping through this binder of Pokemon cards, and I steal her brother's Blastoise.
Oh,
and
dang!
Then like the next day, she's like, "Oh man," she goes, "Somebody stole my brother's Blastoise," and I'm like, sucks for him.
Check out this Blastoise.
And well, she got me back because like now she's all super hot and shit.
The ultimate revenge story.
And I'm just thankful she doesn't know who I am because then now she'll know I stole her brother's Blastoise in the 7th grade.
Well, hold on. There was a lot of Pokemon thievery back in the day, so that's hard to pinpoint.
I had all the original Pokemon cards, right? I had all of them. And one time I had this kid come over. I thought he was like a buddy, and like I was like in 4th grade, and he stole my Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur.
Ooh.
Like, it was bad.
That's a lot.
Literally, my mom called the police.
Well, that's back then. That was a considerable amount of money.
Yeah, that was that was a good chunk
on resale value. Anyways.
Yeah,
that is not a friend.
Yeah,
that is not a friend.
And the cop came, did a report, went interviewed him, and I got all my stuff back.
No shit. So he actually got caught.
Yeah.
What happened to him? Do you happen? No names. Do you happen to know what happened to him now?
Like as an adult?
Yeah.
I've seen him once before.
Like is he a long-time criminal now? Is he a jailbird?
He looks like he. You could just look at someone and be like, "Oh, yeah,
something's wrong. Something's up with you."
He's a piece of shit. Like that guy's a piece of shit. Like he's definitely.
Did he have an ICP tattoo?
I mean, that's a dead giveaway, but no.
Okay. And that is a dead giveaway.
I know what he's doing now. He's plotting his revenge. He's like, "I'm gonna get you, Eric."
Because you always hear stories of like, I just did one thing as a kid and like that just...
shit, what if, oh my God,
right?
I never even thought of
You
that.
turned him into a piece of shit by calling the cops on him.
Well, guess what? He was a piece of shit.
Dude,
he
stole
my
my Pokemon
cards.
cards.
Yeah, he stole your Pokemon
Like that's,
cards.
I don't feel bad for that. He was a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's
Like,
pretty shitty. I'll give you that.
Oh man, dude, Pokemon, it's fun to think about how many friendships were actually ruined by Pokemon. Like everyone always says, like, I met friends and, met new people because of Pokemon. How many people ruined friendships because of Pokemon? Like back then as a kid, because some kids can't take a loss. Even then, there's some adults that can't take a loss. And like,
I never got into any issues with like fighting through Pokemon.
Really?
No.
I personally didn't know, but I had a couple of friends. They melt down every time they lost. It's like, dude, it's
I guess
a game.
I never really got that.
Have fun.
That into the card games.
Well, I was more into Digimon, but no one else was into Digimon, so I was on my own.
Yeah, here's a question: who the hell was into Digimon?
Me.
Yeah, you're the only one. Congratulations.
Fuck you.
You were it.
Fuck you.
You kept that company alive for a while, bro.
I
No, not
actually hid the fact that I liked Digimon. I was ashamed that I liked it.
You should be, because that's a horrible, it's a horrible thing. You both should be very ashamed of yourself.
All right, I'll give you this one. I want you to rewatch it and listen to what they say. It is the greatest thing you're ever going to hear.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
You need to watch it and listen to what they say.
I'll give it a shot
because it is hilariously bad.
I remember it being bad. I just like the transformations and all that shit.
Yeah,
that was cool.
In episode 51, I think that's like the last episode of the first season.
Yeah.
Like the main villain literally cries about having to eat pizza crust.
That sounds like an amazing TV experience in my case.
And you got Pokemon over here.
He says, "Why does
Setting free
everybody get the
Pokemon.
pizza and I get the crust?" Is what he says.
Damn.
You know what? Sometimes it depends on the pizza.
Shit's deep, all right.
That's a very deep statement.
It's
Like,
up. It's
why
up.
does everyone get?
It's up to the pizza crust. Some
There it
pizza
is.
crust are bad. Like
So-
Bambino's
Yeah.
pizza crust, shit. Everything before that, real good. But pizza crust, shit.
Oh yeah.
It's like the $5 minimum of like pizza standard.
You know what? Pizza's actually pretty decent now. Is Little Caesars. You
Yeah,
gotta
they
give 'em
upped it.
some. You got to give them some credit,
They did.
because their
And,
pizza's kind of like they're up in the ante a little bit.
and there's nothing wrong with $5 pizza.
No,
It's the best Lunchables pizza I've ever eaten.
And you know
in my
what?
life.
You want to know the fun, like the real cool thing about Little Caesars? Even if you go off the menu, like off their $5, it only takes like what, 7 minutes?
yeah.
For like,
Usually, the one right here by me sucks ass. Like for real.
Well-
like I ordered there once. Like,
you flipped it on
online.
me. I thought you were gonna say it's the best fucking
No.
thing in the world.
It sucks ass. I went there. I ordered online. I did a time for 30 minutes later. I show up 30 minutes later.
They didn't have it.
It's not done. So I was like, hey, where's my pizza? And they're like, oh, you know what? It's going to be another 20 minutes. I'm like, whoa.
For what?
And then I get the pizza, and it's shit. It's
Yeah.
not even like the $6 extra most whatever best pizza.
Yeah,
in
the
world.
extra most, the most.
It was
the most bestest.
It was
Yeah, that
definitely
thing.
had the leastest amount of everything on there. And I was pissed. And then they're like, yeah, well, that's it. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, you're going to give me a new pizza. And they're like, another 10 minutes. And at this point, I'm going full on, like, I'm getting pissed off. I'm acting like an old white lady at a
Yeah.
Walmart.
Can you
Like,
imagine somebody getting mad about an extra pizza for free? That means it's like super bad.
Right? It's like, okay, so you want me to not be angry, but you gave me a pizza to get angry about.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, so I stopped going there. Into this story.
One of my coworkers actually informed me you can ask them to do stuff to your pizza.
Like what?
Like, what do you mean?
Like what do you mean?
like if you
throw
order
a
your-
party or
like if you order your pizza, you can have them like put the garlic around the crust for you.
Oh, okay,
Oh, yeah,
specifics.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did not know that. He said you can get it all over the pizza, so I tried it, and they covered the whole pizza in butter and garlic.
yeah, it's called
God,
crazy
that's-
style.
Yeah, that
crazy style.
It is the most delicious thing that'll make you feel like shit.
Oh yeah.
So they got their own little secret menu.
Like after I eat one of those, like I kind of like sit there and feel my heart for a little bit.
Yeah, you feel like you're a piece of shit after you eat it.
I make sure like the blood's still flowing through my body a little bit, you know, because my arteries are clogged. You know, that's some pretty intense pizza.
So, like, have you ever had any food that just made you not do anything?
Oh, it's called Santana's or no?
Oh yeah,
I think it's Castañanas or something. Now
they changed it, but Santana or Alberto's. Anytime I get their fucking delicious
carne
asada fries,
That's
I'm in a coma. I can't do it. I'm hungry. I'm full for 3 days after eating one.
I can eat that and be okay.
I can't.
I had one experience. I went to this restaurant called Hogs.
Okay. Oh, I think I've been there with you. No, I went to Freebirds with you.
You went to Freebirds with me.
Okay, I don't know what Hogs
and
is.
They have this thing called the Hog Burger.
Ooh, sounds deadly. Sounds like bacon on bacon on bacon on bacon.
Well, it's 4 quarter-pound patties.
4?
Yeah.
Whoa.
4 quarter. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a huge, and I mean like quarter pound after they're cooked, not before.
Yeah. Jesus.
So like it is a full pound of just meat, and then they have like cheese and onions and every fucking thing. This thing like literally stands like maybe 6 inches tall.
Do they put that
they
little
put a
steak?
No, they put a giant ass toothpick in there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
To hold it together, and you have to. They have a challenge. You're supposed to eat that and a plate of their fries. Mm. And I said, okay, I'm going to do that. I went to the doctor that morning and I was like, well, I'm in the area. I'm going to go. Chris was with me. So I got the hog burger and I got the fries. And I was like, you know what? I'm better than everybody. It's like, give me the nasty fries.
Ooh.
So
what are nasty fries?
They're not really called nasty fries, but they're fries that I thought were nasty looking.
So Five Guy fries.
So it was a plate of fries.
Yeah,
it had
fries do suck.
It had chili all over it. They had cut up sausage and those brats and stuff all over it. And I was like, oh man,
to hurt thinking about it.
Right. So I sat there and I ate that whole burger. And then I ate all of those fries. They took my picture. I'm on the wall over there.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Where's this at? I want to go now.
I'll tell you after.
All right. Yeah, definitely.
Like my picture, I'm just sitting there like I look like shit. Just like this.
That's so true. Every time you see pictures of those like people,
they look defeated.
Ate, like the most tacos in the restaurant or something. They're like,
they
all just messed up.
They look there. They're just like.
I'm like, did you get a T-shirt or is it just the picture?
I didn't want the shirt.
Okay.
Not that I could fit in when I just ate a giant ass burger and fries. But like right after I was done, Chris looks at me. He goes, "How do you feel?" I was like, "I feel like shit."
Oh Jesus! I can't do one of those challenges. I know I can't.
As I walked out of the restaurant, I called the secretary from where I work, and I was like, "Hey, Cindy, I'm not coming in today." And she's like, "Did you?" She goes, "Oh, how'd your appointment go?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm fine, but I'm not coming to work today." And she's like, "What's wrong with you?" She goes, "Is there something wrong?" I was like, "I really hate me right now. I'll see you on Wednesday." And like I just hang up. So I call out of work that day, and literally that day I just sat on the couch and I was sitting there thinking to myself, "It's like, what am I doing with my life?"
Oh, that was a dark moment.
He gave you an epiphany, just like, what am I doing?
Like, never in my life has food made me just like, man, I hate me.
Dang.
Oh God, I want to do one, but I know I can't do one.
Going back to work was the worst. She's like, "So what happened?" And I was like, "I ate a burger." So it was bad.
It's like, did it give you food poisoning?
No. It gave me life poisoning.
What's that one place that does like the 5 or 10 pound burrito over by Fry's?
Oh, what is it called?
I can never remember what it's called.
I think
but
it starts with a V.
Is it like like a breakfast, or is it just any pound or any style burrito?
No, you have. It's a specific one.
Yeah, dude, there's a killer
have you ever
burrito.
been to Fuddruckers?
No, I keep hearing about it.
I went there and they used to have a pound patty. Like an actual
Jesus
pound
Christ.
patty
How?
you can get on a bun and everything. I did it. I fucking conquered it.
How'd you feel after?
I felt fine actually. I was
Really?
I was when I was like super fat.
Okay.
So,
So,
like-
that's when you were conditioned
Yeah,
to
like,
eat that
my
much.
body was like, a pound. Let's have 2 more. Let's do this.
Well, every time I hear a pound in food, I just think, oh, okay, that's just like throwing a macho combo burrito on something.
yeah, that's true.
So if I can handle that, I can handle anything.
So basically, a pound is 2 half-pound red burritos. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there it is.
I can eat 2 of those.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that 6-pound burrito is from El Tepeyac.
Yeah.
I was way off. It doesn't start with a V.
Dude,
There's no
we-
V in
6
there.
pounds.
It's a 6-pound burrito.
It's like a
Ooh.
small baby.
So if you ate that, that is a small baby in your stomach.
you ate a small
Yeah.
baby
have
before
you,
jumping over it.
have you have you seen that episode of South Park where like they're trying to like the world's biggest crap?
Yeah. P.F. Chang's, the good stuff.
And he at the end he like spins up the toilet. Let's just come on. Let's take a moment. That's some genius
It is.
thinking
Yeah.
on that part. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, man.
Is that how you felt?
No,
Okay.
it just reminded me of that, like the 6-pound
Yeah,
burrito. That's what you're gonna have to get.
It's actually really good. I've had it. I didn't eat all 6 pounds of
I was
it.
gonna say, oh shit, you ate the whole thing?
No.
No. It's big.
Chris and Nick actually got one for me for my birthday last year.
Like, you have to split it. I think 3 of us had to split it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a shared meal.
But
Yeah.
you can eat it by
You can
yourself.
eat it by yourself. If you eat it by yourself, it's free and you get a shirt. But
Oh shit.
But
So that's a challenge.
yeah, but not a challenge for my life. No, I'm gonna die.
I would gladly die. You know.
All right. Let's do a would you rather, and we're gonna close the show off. But we'll do another one after this.
I actually silenced my phone.
Oh.
So I don't need my phone for this.
What was the?
All right. So go ahead and pick one, Eric, since I have you for the weekend.
What am I
Pick
picking?
one question that you want. Well, pick a would you rather, a question from the ones I sent you. So pick one. Just go for it.
Would you rather always tell the truth or always lie?
Was that the one I sent you?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the last one you sent.
Oh, okay, cool.
I like that one.
I was looking at the wrong one.
Oh man.
All right, it's good.
Because think about it. This is a very like deep question.
It can get you into trouble both ways.
Yeah, both ways you're fucked.
But it just depends on how you want to be seen by people.
But then you can kind of like flip it on around, you know? Like if you tell someone like, "Hey, I always tell the opposite." Wouldn't it just be like,
True.
if you picked "I always lie," you can just be like, "Hey, man, I always lie. So whatever I tell you, it's the opposite."
Well,
You could
that's
do
the thing.
that.
You can't tell anyone you always lie because that would be the truth.
You can't.
Oh yeah.
You can't lie though.
Oh shit.
Like, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to go like a super circle. You're trying to do
Yeah.
it all the way around to come back to what you want to say.
But you can't.
But you can't
because-
lie.
Yeah, you
can't lie.
You can't tell them that you lie because that would be the truth.
So say you have a child. This child
This
says
isn't a movie of some
Do we-
kind, isn't it? I feel like it is. It has to
liar,
be.
liar. No.
Well, in Liar, he can't lie for.
Yeah.
Was it Labyrinth? Am I thinking of Labyrinth or one of like the doors is like, you can't trust me. I'm always telling the truth or I'm always lying.
Oh,
One of us
I
telling
remember
the
that.
truth and one of us lies.
I remember that.
That was in an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Was it?
And there's some kind of like
Yeah, it
thing.
was those Labyrinth guys. Remember?
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
But this is tough because if you're a liar, you're a liar. People don't like liars.
I'm gonna
But
pick.
also,
You know what? I'll challenge you on that. I believe people don't like others that tell the truth more than they
Yeah.
dislike liars.
but like you're lying about the dumbest things.
I still believe
Like,
people
are
hate
the-
those
are-
that are honest more than they hate liars.
I would always tell the truth.
So do you always? So then this is personal. Would you rather be lied to all the time, or would you rather hear the truth all the time?
Oh, here definitely hear the truth.
But you want
Like
you
the
want to
honest
lie
truth.
though.
No, I want to tell the truth.
You want to tell the truth.
Yeah.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Like, hey, Dad, do you love me? But well, come on, kid, get your grades up.
Yeah. And you know what? That's the truth though, because I'm sure like there's some shit like that would happen.
Yeah, or
But
like,
yeah, I would wanna-
or you get pulled over. Like, do you know why I pulled you over?
Yeah.
It's like I'm fucking speeding, motherfucker. What?
I have a gun in the car and I have coke in the back. Like,
Are you under the influence? About 20 beers.
without, if you think about it though, if you knew you always tell the truth, you're gonna always be honest. You know, like you're always,
that
you're
could-
always in the back of your mind, like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Well, you'd be in a lot less stupid situations. Like,
True.
well, say you're driving off and you're 20 beers in. No one's going to give you your keys when they say, hey, can you drive? And
That's
you'll
a
be
good
like,
point.
Nah, I've had
That's a good
20.
point.
Yeah,
That's a very good point.
yeah, there it is.
I don't like telling the truth. I like lying. It's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna have to tell the truth. I have to go truth.
I feel like if you lie, it would just get you like into a darker path in life.
Because you start one lie, you have to continue the lie.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember. I don't work there anymore, so I don't really care. But I can't remember the name. But someone lied about having a kid to be able to move to a different shift. All right, this is back in my warehouse days.
Damn.
So they lied about a kid to get to the morning shift, but then later on, this guy quit. Gone. But he ran into an old supervisor and said, "Hey, how's your kid doing?" And he's like, "Oh shit!" Like he forgot that he lied about that kid.
That's awesome.
So lies do come back. Well, further down the
Or
road.
if you're gonna lie, don't lie about something ridiculous like having a kid. If you don't,
Sometimes lies are good, Like my grandma, she passed away, and I lied to her for the last 10 years of her life. I told her, I just went, she had dementia, and she thought I was married for 10 years.
Oh man, that sucks.
So every time she would ask me, "Oh, how's your wife?" I'd just go along with it. "Oh, she's fine. She's just at home."
damn.
So for 10 years you were married.
Yeah,
In your grandmother's
Does
mind.
she have like a name for your wife?
no,
No, she could never remember it, right? She just knew that you were married.
Because
She
was
just
like, if she
assumed
said a
I was
name-
married, and I was like, "Yeah, she's fine, Grandma." And like I love my grandma. I would never lie to her unless I had to, and like I said, she was just sick, so I went along with it.
Yeah, that's sad when they get that old.
Dude, I'm just thinking about when I'm at work and it's like, "Hey, do you have free time to help out?" I was like, yes.
Yeah, that would suck. Huh?
And then when something doesn't get done, it's like, "Oh, well, Jim asked me."
I'm gonna have to go truth. I have to tell. I can't lie. Lying leads to more dangers, and that's no fun for anybody.
Definitely.
Well, I'll play the devil's advocate.
Please do.
I was gonna truth, but
Sway me to the dark side.
I'll go straight lies.
Okay,
I will lie to everybody.
everybody.
Mind you, this is a little similar to what happens in real life. Whenever people ask me questions, I straight up tell them it's like I'm a liar. And
So that could work out.
They don't quite understand what I mean by me telling them I'm a liar.
Well, it's the same as saying like I warn people ahead of time. I'm a very sarcastic person.
Sorry.
I love sarcasm. And me and Eric had a very unfortunate event where we had to work with someone at one point who didn't understand sarcasm and hated sarcasm. So we couldn't be ourselves.
Wait, who is this?
You remember.
I don't.
Played
I was like,
played
clearly he doesn't.
softball, loved Jesus.
Oh,
shit.
I remember.
Yeah. She hated sarcasm.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you're effectively kneecapping me to me not be myself.
Remember that day, that night that she like come up to me and like, I need to talk to you. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
And she like this coworker, like just went off. Like we were like supposed to be best friends. This lady was old.
She
was like
wasn't.
an
She
old
wasn't our
lady.
friend.
And she was.
She was
like,
She acted like we were friends for years, but it's
Yeah.
like I've only known you for fucking 6 months.
I mean, she was a nice lady. Like I at first she was nice. I was nice to her.
but Jesus was strong within her.
yeah, it was
bad.
it was crazy.
Oh man, yeah. Like I said, I tell everyone at work I'm a liar because like because I'm the most honest person there is, so I'm not going to lie and tell them that I don't lie. I lie all the time. You know, like a lot of people tell me their problems.
It's funny, but it works.
I pretend to care. That is straight up a lie because
Yeah.
I give zero shits about what they do.
I mean, I think that's how
it's hard.
And, you know, like I'll straight up tell them, like I'm with my coworkers. Somebody will come up, give me the sob story. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm so sorry to hear that. Then I'll get in the truck, like literally 2 seconds later, I'll look at my coworkers like, I really don't give a shit about what she was talking about.
But see, at least you're honest. Just,
But
you know,
I'll go ahead. Like I said, I'll play devil's advocate. I would lie all the time about everything just to see where that got me.
to the dark side.
look,
is where I got you.
look.
Everyone already thinks I'm a dick because I tell them the truth anyway. So I'll play Mr. Nice Guy. I'll lie all the time.
Because being sarcastic is lying. And if I can't be sarcastic, who am I? You know, I might have to go liar. I might have to go liar because whenever someone asks me like, hey, how's your day going? And I'm at work. So obviously it's going bad. But when they ask, how's your day going? I was like, oh, I love being here. This is my favorite place. That's my outlet to, you know, not be so stressed out.
So yeah, I would just straight up lie.
I'm going
about
lying.
everything.
Fuck the truth. I'm going lying. I'm lying to everybody.
I'm gonna stick to telling the truth.
All right. Well, you're on the road to marriage, so that's rocky road right there.
Like I said, I already tell the truth. It ain't that great.
Yeah.
So I'm a liar. David's a liar, and you're a truth.
Yeah.
So you're a truther.
The truth.
Get outta here,
the truth
truther.
will set you free, my friend.
No, the truth will
set
leave you
free.
lonely and sad.
But I'll always take you in.
Yeah, nah.
Liar.
Like I said,
Liar.
I'm just a really honest guy. Like I'm so honest. I call people retarded just because.
That is true. He's done that before. All right. If you made it to this part of the episode, thank you for listening, and I hope you had some fun listening, and I hope you come back for more Echo Pop Podcast.
Again, Toad, if you're out there, I'm waiting.
Whoa.
He's going at it.
My name was Eric, and I hope you enjoyed my sound of my voice.
Thank you for listening to the Echo Pod Podcast. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, ask us any question, and we'll answer it on the next show.